everyone. We continue our program, Women and the Bible. My name is Armin, and today we are going to talk about Rebekah, a lady that is to be praised, really. We will have a look and see what is that she needs to be praised. It's described in Genesis chapter 24, where Abraham sends his servant to get a wife for his son Isaac. It's like she was the ruby that we read in Proverbs 31st, that she needs to be found. Are you that woman that needs to be found, or you are everywhere that anyone can take you? Are you so precious in your society? In God's eyes, you are very precious, but are your deeds worth to be looked for? So let's read verse 15. Before he had finished praying, Rebekah came out with her jar on her shoulder. So servant came to the land, and he prayed for God to guide and bring the right woman. So Rebekah came out, and she was daughter of son of Milcah, and it's saying who was she? She was relative of Abraham. And it says she was very beautiful, a virgin. No man had ever slept with her. She went down to the spring, filled her jar, and came up again. The servant hurried to meet her and said, "Please give me a little water from your jar. Here we come, give your water or your food to the needy, to the poor." In this case, it means whoever asks you to give it generously. Don't say, "No, you go and take another jar and take it. You have legs and hands and you can take the water." No, if someone asks you to help, you are helper. Don't forget about that woman. And help anyone who asks you. Help and you will be blessed. We will see, because she was the answer of the prayer. I want every woman to be an answer of the prayer. People, they pray, but God cannot answer. Most of the time he answers through other people. Be the woman that can be answered to prayer. So what she says, "Drink, my Lord." She doesn't say, "Oh, you stranger, why you ask me? Okay, take it and go." No, she says, "My Lord," without knowing who this person was. Give honor and respect to people that you see, that even they come and ask you to do something for them. Don't say, "No, take it and go." With grace and honor and respect. And she quickly lowered her jar to her hands to give him a drink. She went further, that we read in Proverbs 31st. She did more. She gave her hands and said, "Take it." It is to go far, that we read in the verse. After she had given him a drink, she said, "I'll draw water for your camels too, until they have had enough to drink." She went even further. She said, "I will even give water to your camels," even without him asking her to do that. That's the noble woman. Excellent, excellent example of excellent woman. Do more than you are asked to do for the person who asks you. He wasn't her husband. He wasn't from her family. Sometimes it is easy to do for people in the family. Sometimes someone stranger asks us to do something, we say, "No, you have legs, you have hands, you can do for yourself." No. And what about me? If I'm asked to do, God wants me to do. And I need to go further to see what else do they need to be done. Without saying a word, the man watched her closely to learn whether or not the Lord had made his journey successful. Because he prayed for God to bring the right person, and he was looking if she was the right person. When the camels had finished drinking, the man took out a gold nose ring, it's saying that it was very precious. You will be rewarded. And later we will see that she is saying that, "Come, we will give you shelter till you go." And in the end, she marries. She agrees to go. Sometimes we say, "No, you live too far, you come to me as for marriage." know your blessing. You need sometimes to go for the blessing. If God tells you go, go ahead and go. Leave everything. But if God says stay, you need to stay. We need to learn how to listen from God. Yes, I am coming. I will go, she said. And verse 59. So they went, their sister Rebekah, on her way. They sent her on her way along with her nurse and Abraham's servant and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said to her, our sister, may you increase to thousands upon thousands. May your offspring possess the city of their enemies. She didn't come and say, please bless me. It's not the right way. She did something and they said, let God bless you. Don't go to people and say, please bless me. No. Your deeds should bring you praise, as we read in Proverbs 31st. Your deeds, people, they will see what you are doing and they will give you blessing. They will bless you. They will give you praise. They will honor you. You don't need to go and be begging for it and saying, I'm marrying, okay, bless me. No. God will lead them to bless you if your heart is straight with God. And when we come to verse 62, we come that she came already to her purpose, to her plan, to Isaac, to her husband. Now Isaac had come from the place he was praying. He went out to the field one more evening to meditate. And as he looked up, he saw camels approaching. Rebekah also looked up and saw Isaac. She got down from her camel and asked the servant, who is that man in the field coming to meet us? He is my master, the servant answered. So she took her veil and covered herself. Then the servant told Isaac all he had done. Isaac brought her into the tent of his mother Sarah, and he married Rebekah. So she became his wife, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. So she was the answer of the prayer. She was the comforter for her husband. Sometimes we just need to sit and see if are we the answer of the prayer or not. If not, what should we do? We just need to be the noble woman in the Proverbs, as I mentioned. We need to be the comforter. It is to help our husbands. If you see someone, or your husband, in the sorrow, just be as a comforter. Just be someone who don't go and say, no, let God comfort you. You are the comforter. God will use you. As God used Rebekah to be the answer, God can use you to be the answer of the prayer, to be the comforter for your household, for even someone who has sorrow. Let God bless you and make you an answer. Have a nice day and see you next time.